You're dying hard. Every single one of you sucks. I'm willing to wait because I might as well go start the other quest. Oh, I'm killing all of you bastards. All of you. All of you come back. I'm going to kill you all. Oh yeah, isn't there a cow in a hole or something? Did we solve that? We solved the cow in the hole thing, right? Okay. Yeah, I don't... Why were you in a hole? Why were you in a hole? Do we remember? Alright. Break into his house to try to solve it. It's fine. I mean, I'm sure it'll take him some time, but... Oh, while I'm thinking of it... There we go. Save that for later. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember why the cow was there. But it's fine. We might as well go back to the ranch. And see how that turned out. Because I don't mind coming back up here. Free milk. That would make sense. Alright, you're dying. I don't even care. Yep. Get screwed. All of you. Every single one of you bastards. Give me arrows? Couldn't give me hearts after this? Oh, whatever. You're all losers for your own reasons. Let's get out of here. Might as well knock over some of those plants. Well, it's magic, but I don't have a healing spell, so that's not happening. So we run. Alright. Hey, Epona. Thank you. There we go. Figuring out how to navigate her at first is a little difficult. Alright. Come to me. We're back at the ranch. Yeah. You're seething red with hatred. Hi there. How are you? I'm an ego. I feel so honored to be allowed to work here. Oh. So things changed now that you got your butt kicked? What happened? All the chickens are back here. Can't just do that? Okay. Can I just come in here? I thought he said he was going back to the ranch. I mean, all the chickens seem cool. Barn, that's what I figured. Alright. Ah. I'm going to turn over a new leaf and work real hard from now on. I'm proud of you. Where's Milan at? Is she out with the horses? Hello, chicken. Nope. Thank you. Thank you very much for the other day. I haven't even asked your name yet. Huh? Really, Luncle? That's what I thought. You're the fairy boy from the forest. That was years ago. Do you remember me? You do? I was sure it was you because Epona remembered you. Oh, I have to tell you about Mr. Inigo. He was afraid that the evil king might find out that Epona had been taken away. It really upset him. But one day, all of a sudden, he suddenly went back to being a normal, nice person. Now my dad is coming back. I can't believe it. But peace is returning to this ranch. It's all because of you. I owe you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Uncle. Well, I gotta... If I want to get down, I gotta get off. Her brooch? I don't see a brooch. Oh my god, it's a Bowser brooch. I love it. So all of a sudden one day he just turned nice again? I wonder what happened. They suddenly just became a nice guy. Okay, so it has not even been one in-game day yet. Lore. Yeah. Well, I assume it has to do with something about me saving a certain number of places. Okay. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let my inner kid have a minute. And just ride Epona through the countryside. While we wait for some of these days. There's no other reason than to explore and ride around and have fun. Because honestly, why not? Random fact. Alright, let me think. Facts about otters? I mean, the only things I really know about otters is that they, like, hold hands so they don't, float away when they sleep. Oh, I know one, actually. So, two things. One, when the Ohio SeaWorld went out of, like, business, because they closed up shop, they sold off stuff, and then they packed up all the animals and they went other places, right? The very last animal to be loaded onto a truck and shipped out was the otters. And there's a reason for this. So I knew someone who used to work at that SeaWorld for a while. And despite how cute the otters were, they were, like, it was commonly known among the staff that the otters were, like, the most, like, horrible creatures to work with. They were always, like, mean and nasty, and I really do wonder if it was the conditions that they were kept in. More so than anything else. Because, let's face it, it was, like, the late 90s, early 2000s that this person worked there. So, like, we didn't really talk as much about, like, how animals were kept, because, like, even at the... Oh. Okay. Because even at the Cleveland Zoo, they had still had, like, Monkey Island for the longest time. And that was not actually a good, hospitable place to, like, have monkeys live. But, yeah, it was commonly known among the Ohio SeaWorld staff that the otters were the worst ones to deal with. And so it makes sense that they were the last ones loaded onto trucks and shipped out. I met a lady who was the person that put the last animal, like, that helped them close up shop. She put the last animals on the on the last trucks, helped them get out of here before it became a water park. And now that water park is gone, so is the amusement park. And they've turned the area. One side has turned it into a private housing development, and the other side has turned it into a public park. And they're going to be doing construction on it to make it a more, like, livable park, because right now it's still just old buildings. There was this place in Florida that the humans walked through caged walkways, and there were monkeys everywhere else. That doesn't seem safe. Like, I feel like that's how somebody gets their finger bit. For sure. But, if you're not familiar with Monkey Island at the Cleveland Zoo, which I highly recommend Googling pictures of. Much monkey pee. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I don't want to add that as a permitted term, but whatever. We're just gonna leave that be. Anyway. Whoop. You can just leave me alone, dude. Nothing good comes from this. Where are we at? Day 2? Anyway. So Monkey Island was literally just like a concrete island in the middle. Well, it wasn't quite concrete, but it was just a hard surface with a bunch of like stuff to like swing from on top of it, surrounded by a moat of water, and then there was like kind of a leaning rail fence on the outside of it. And to be fair, the island was not very big. My mom never wanted to go because she got splattered. All I can think about is my little brother getting pooped on by a bird at the Cleveland Zoo. Because there's a area called the rainforest where you can kind of like walk through, and yeah. Not when it poops in your eye. When it poops in your eye, I would argue that is not good luck. But boy, did it make my mother and I nearly die laughing. And then, like, no joke, 20 years later, we all decide to go back to the rainforest. And my dad gets pooped on by a bird in the same place. And my mother and I are holding on to each other for dear life again, trying not to die from laughing so hard as this happens again 20 years after the fact. And my brother's standing there and goes, you know what? I do have to say, it is funnier when it happens to other people. Yeah, maybe it's good luck because he didn't die. Alright, I got tired of seeing the landscape this way. We're going the other direction. So Epona will not run around by the lake, huh? It felt like she stopped, but I wasn't sure if she actually did or not. Eh. You need to stop yawning. She will, you just hit a wall. Oh. Well, shit, we got time. Let's go do that. Sometimes if I turn too sharp, too, that doesn't seem to work out in my favor. But it's a bad time to try to get her to climb up and down the patch near the entrance. Oh. Gotta hit the edge. Well, screw that then. We turn back around. I know I could speed up everything. But I don't... I just want to let my intrusive thoughts from my childhood win. And just ride a horsey through a wild field. Because I can't tell you how many times when I was, like, younger, that in Red Dead Redemption 2, I would just ride from, like, one end of the map to the other and back. Or not 2. In Red Dead Redemption, the first one. That I would just ride from one end of the map to the other. Thank you. But yeah. Like, God, I must have spent hours doing that as a kid. And then, of course, when the first Red Dead Redemption Online was around, I distinctly remember myself, my brother, thank you, myself, my brother, my childhood best friend, and his brother, all sitting around, playing online, like playing Red Dead Online, and we held up in one of the bases, and we would just like get a bounty started on one of us, and then bring them back, like bring the cops back to this fort, and then just spend the entire time just killing waves of cops after each other. And then every now and again a player would try to come for the 4 of us. Like, we never went after anybody. Everybody else came after us after a point that the bounty got high enough. But it was that fort just across the river in Mexico. In Red Dead. Man, we spent so many hours doing that. It was so much fun. Oh, it was such a carefree time. Like, I've often said this, I would like to go back to the carefree nature of, like, being a kid for just a little bit. But my god, you couldn't pay me to go back to a world where my emotions were so much higher. You know, every emotion felt bigger and grander, and every sadness cut deeper. But at the same time, like, every happiness was, like, twice as good. And the emotions were just so much more intense back then. But, like, I don't know, going back to those, like, fun summers with my friends where we didn't care about anything sounds great. But dealing with teenage angst and emotions from a first-hand experience is not something I want to do again. Like, ever. Yeah, are you guys coming for me? What's the deal? Oh, hold on, I gotta switch that back over. There we go. But yeah, that's my personal take. So interesting, we have none of those, like, floating death plant things over here, but we do have these ghosts. Is it time? I didn't think it'd been long enough. Let's go! Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. Hold on, let's just chill and leave Epona here. You did good. You can rest. Okay. I'm just gonna teleport up there. Because I don't remember how I walk out of the mountain, but I do remember I can do that. Down A. Down A. Right down, right down. Down A. Down A. Right down, right down. Not me just judging somebody whose car is... Oh, is that what's his name? I bet every dollar I have, that's what's his name. there's an older gentleman that kind of behaves like he somewhat runs the place. Oh, right. I forgot to put the... Forgot to put that on. Overrun. Dark nuts. Pits. Levers. Gels. And Octo Rocks. Yeah. Oh, God. Come on. There's an exit to the top of the mountain from here. Yeah, I remembered that. I just don't remembering getting there is a whole other ball game. I know it's not this. I just wanted to try to get a few more things. What is that crawly in the wall? Hold up. There's that crawly in the wall. Oh god, I forgot about that. Okay. Everybody hold on to your peanuts. Alright, everyone pray for me. Okay, hold on. It's over here. Can I just say, I'm really glad this isn't Breath of the Wild. Because if this was Breath of the Wild, I would have a stamina meter and I'd be dead. Look at me get another heart piece. Cool. Look at me go. Don't get me wrong, Breath of the Wild's great. From the little bit of it that I've played. But just having a stamina... Thank you. Why is my alerts for this not going? What did I do wrong? Did I break everything? I usually have little alerts that go off. Is everything busted? Okay, hold on. If I mess with things, it'll screw with things, but... It's not that. It's not that. Is it this? Nope, it's not that. Yeah, that's a good point. 'Cause I'm not gonna... Okay, give it a second. I have to... Do I not actually have it on this? Is that what my issue is? Do I not? Yeah, no, that should be that should be working. Why is that not working? Just give it a second. Hold on. That not... What the hell? It got rid of everything that I had set up, huh? Well, that at least went through. I think. Wow, that was... weird. Okay. Well, I'm glad that, I guess, worked out for whatever reason. What the hell? Alright, change media? Is that what that does? Stock files. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm fixing this. We're fixing this together. Hold on. I don't know. None of these look cool. I'm gonna go with that. That looks cooler. I like that. Well, I don't know if that worked, but I like that. How do I apply? Can I apply? Did I already do everything? I have no idea. I think I fixed it. Screw it. Works good enough. There we go. That worked good enough. Good enough. Okay, gonna open that back up. That needs to get locked, and that needs to get locked. Yeah. Thank you, Wes. Okay, is this not my way out? How do I leave here? How do I get out of this place? Is that it? Do I go there? God, I don't remember. Shit. Alright. Past it going to the heart spaces? This isn't it? I feel like this is it. Yeah. Look at me go. Thanks, Wes. Hello? I'm glad you don't scare me anymore. Is it time now? That sword is my finest work. Thank you. You handed in the claim check and got the Biggoron sword. This blade was forged by a master smith and won't break. Was that really a concern that I had for any of the rest of my swords? I just want to try it. Alright. Hold on, I think. If you brought the other giant sword. I don't have another giant sword. It's not that I know of. How do I get the other shield? That's my real question. Alright. You almost bought the giant's knife. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one. Because it was fragile, wasn't it? It like broke after a certain number of hits. Okay, right A down, right A down. Okay. Right A down, right A down. There we go. Da na 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 na. What? Am I on? I wanted to teleport. Up, right, left, up. Okay. Up, right, left, up. My poor. Okay, yes. Yes. Yes, I want to hit things. Okay, first we save it, then I hit things. Good, very important. Thank you. So I was looking through my earnings, like, you know, the earnings report for Twitch, just to kind of like, you know, check it and see how we were progressing with this for my own sake, right? And I was looking at the bar because it'll give me a graph bar of like what most of my earning amounts come from, so like I could see if I'm getting more from like bits versus like ads versus subs, like that kind of stuff, so it can make it a little more real. And it said that I received like a certain amount from, quote, experiment. What the hell is that? Does anyone know what that is? Get off me. Okay. God damn it. I was hoping maybe that thing would die quick. The train thing, if there is a train thing going, that means that we have gotten a hype train somewhere. So that's what that is, but I don't know what experiment is. Because hype train is just showing that was experimental. Maybe, or at least like the experiment was that we, like, oh, that they gave out more if you got, you know what? It's probably from like September or something like that. From the end of September. When they were like giving back more, like matching bits or something. Ran an experiment with Hype Train. In 6 weeks, we learned that it was effective at helping streamers earn more revenue. Well, so here's the thing. Hype Train has always been a thing, for sure, on Twitch. But that's just a sign that usually, like, that there are people financially engaging with the stream consistently and semi-regularly. But if I remember right, they were doing something extra where, like, I think it was like every bit or something like that that you guys like donated, the Twitch would match them or something like that. So yeah, maybe I'm thinking it might be September. Yeah, it was like a couple cents. I mean, it wasn't quite a buck, and I'm not complaining. Like, I don't care. But I'm just, like... Not that I don't appreciate... all of these sentences and meanings are just going out the window. Because, like, I'm not about doing this for the money, so I don't care about that, but I'm just trying to figure out what the metric was. Because I'm like, how do I do experiment again? Because experiment gave me 60 more cents than what I thought I was getting. That seems kind of nice for when I get to my payout. So. But yeah, just thoughts that I had. So yeah, I'm thinking that's probably what the September thing was, is that experiment where they might have been experimenting with September. Alright, I want it to be nighttime so stuff spawns so I can kill it. Don't remember if anything's actually gonna spawn now, or if we've screwed up too much. I tried that. They jumped on my back too much, and I don't want to keep dealing with it. I want to test this on normal enemies, because it definitely took them out quicker. We'll acknowledge that, but I want to take out regular enemies with them. I mean, I guess I could go back up to Death Mountain, or I could go in the water area, but... Oh, you know what? I'll just go to the lake. Ghosts are gonna suck, try and hit him with a sword. So is ghosts the only thing that spawn out here at night? I don't get any more of the skellimans. I haven't really paid attention, to be honest with you. When you're an adult. Alright. Yeah, see, I think that stop is what prevents it from being super effective. Pretty sure of that, at least. Alright, let's climb up. Can you... Thank you. Which hover boots ignore. Eh. Nailed it. Wait, hover boots ignore the guys jumping on you, or the ghosts? Because now I'm curious. The stop? Oh, well, yeah. That felt nice. Oh, yeah, the things in the desert. They did take a few hits. I did not like those. Let me figure out how to get back to the desert. First off, save. Secondly... Okay, to the desert. A down. A. Right down A. Okay. A down. A. Right down A. Okay. Whew. I'm glad somebody remembers how to do this, because I don't. Yes, we warp. Jana Cobb, Jingle Line. Look. I'm impressed with my own abilities to some degree on this. Okay. Okay, losers. Come for me. Definitely one hit. Not enough, Oh. Oh man, this is way better. These guys just do not leave you alone. If you can whale one of them, like, you did good. Come for me. Come for me. Yeah, you know? I guess it does. I know, everyone stay away from me now. I don't know if the auto mod... Oh, looks like a girl. Why is that auto mod being weird? Also, welcome in, Benign. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was with that, but alright. I mean... Yeah, Link does kind of look a little... funky. I mean, also his face just makes him look a little funky. Alright, I should prepare for the other sword. Before I get myself hurt with this. Nope, everybody screw off. Okay, just remember, those things come for me. Okay, are you done? No. Oh boy. I see where you're going with this. Ah. Man, you know, the joke about taking out Captain America, by the way, by shooting the 2 inches above where his feet are, seems to be correct for for Link as well. Alright, come. You know what I should have done? Here, hold on. Since this guy hits for more. Holy cow. Slash Mito. I don't think that's gonna work. But I like where your head's at. But this is fantastic for taking out those stupid little annoying stand things. Because if I get them hit in before... like, before they start to wake up, really, I can take them out with a few hits. Alright. But I think this is probably where we're going to save and wrap up. I'm going to walk back in and then save it. So this way, when we go to play this again later, we're just going to be right here. And I don't have to get all the way back to the Spirit Temple.